Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So when you find this video, give me a Fonzie. Leave me a comment in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you're not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell, and you can always share this video with somebody who you think will resonate with it. All of that helps out this channel, and it is greatly, greatly appreciative. All right. So this particular video is for the star sign of Pisces. For the full moon in Libra that occurs today, April 1st, or tomorrow, April 2nd, depending on where you're at in the world. This moon is traditionally known as the pink moon because the name is derived from the wild ground phlox, one of the first flowers to bloom in early spring. It symbolizes renewal, rebirth, and the opening of the heart. This lunation marks the first full moon of the astrological year following the spring equinox. As Libra is a sign of partnerships because it rules the 7th house, this moon spotlights your closest connections. It acts as a turning point for commitments, encouraging you to find a balance between individual needs and those of your partner. The energy is geared towards resolving conflicts, practicing forgiveness, and restoring peace in both personal and professional spheres. The moon in Libra will be at 12 degrees, opposing both Saturn and Neptune in Aries. This configuration creates tension between the desire for deep connection and the need for clear boundaries to protect your energy. Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus will be in Taurus, which is also ruled by Venus, and square Pluto that is in Aquarius during this time. This has a layer of intensity, potentially exposing power imbalances or deep-seated fears within relationships. So this full moon is considered an ideal window to release outdated relationship patterns or emotional burdens that no longer serve you. While primarily an emotional and spiritual event, some studies suggest full moons could lead to slightly less deep sleep or delays in entering REM sleep. So pay attention to that. Also, I feel pay attention to your dreams, Pisces. That is what I feel as well. All right. So Pisces, what is the full moon in Libra's energy around the Pisces collective? Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the full moon energy around the Pisces collective? Something about the house. Maybe you need to see what house Libra lies in or Aries lies in, one of the two. The 7th house. Maybe you need to see what sign is in your 7th house of partnerships. See, something about that house. Either the 7th house, the 1st house, the 4th house, or the first house, the 4th house, or the 7th house. Something about dreams. Something about achieving a goal. Your commitment is being tested. All right. So, emotions are running high, so you're going to be triggered, Pisces, with the super moon. So it's like in this moon's energy, it's like your emotions are supercharged. You could be thinking and practically, like maybe be all in your head, be a bit stubborn. We have the full moon in Taurus. Venus is in Taurus. So Venus rules partnerships, business, lover, family, friend. So there could be a supercharged emotion between Taurus rules our possessions, our finances, perhaps between you and another person when it comes to money or a business partnership. You could be triggered because maybe somebody is very close to achieving a goal. Maybe somebody's goal is divinely protected. But your commitment is being tested. So this talks about relationships. Your commitment to a particular relationship is being tested. It is being supercharged. It is being triggered for a reason. Maybe it's a relationship with money, your relationship with another person. Again, business, lover, family, friend, because they're showing me Taurus here. Taurus. Venus is in Taurus. Venus rules the feminine side. Venus rules our emotions. So that is what I see for their Pisces. I feel like um, first quarter moon. I don't know why, but to me, this looks like maybe a spirit guide or maybe some sort of entity, whether it's a spiritual entity, a dark entity, or something. See that big old backpack on his back there? So I feel like somebody is carrying a heavy load. This definitely shows to me, when I see this card, it looks like a spirit. A gibbous moon is a lunar phase in which the moon appears more than half illuminated but not yet full. The term gibbous comes from the Latin word gibbous, meaning hump, describing the round, convex shape of the moon's visible edge. This phase occurs between the first quarter moon, the half moon, and the full moon. So we got first quarter coming through here. Okay, waxing gibbous phase occurs between the first quarter half moon and the full moon. Waxing means illuminated portion. Waning, this phase occurs after the full moon before the last quarter. So the gibbous moon often looks lopsided or humpbacked because it is larger than a semicircle. Um, Various spiritual and astrological traditions, these phases represent specific energies. Refinement, adjusting, something's being adjusted. Talk about reflection. So you're definitely reflecting on something here. Something about that back, like, I don't know, like carrying this lump on your back. Like a burden is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so the first quarter, which will be April 23rd, it occurs a week after the new moon. So a week after the new moon and a week before the full moon. So the end of April, April 23rd, could be significant. So 423, which talks about 9 energy. Well, 10 with a 26, something about tens. Action, momentum, overcoming obstacles. All right. So you're going to be triggered. Something is going to be supercharged. Something is going to be triggered. That is like some sort of a burden that you've been carrying on your back, some sort of a test phase. I feel like whoever I'm talking to, you're going to be tested. Your commitment to money, your commitment to partnerships, a commitment to a partnership with money, business, lover, family, friend is being tested. It's being supercharged. Um, this is the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So could have something to do with Capricorn represents the devil card. Maybe that demon on your back or that uh, burden on your back has something to do with some sort of an addiction. There may be a tough pill to swallow when it comes to something in this full moon in Libra where a win-win outcome is forecasted. For some of you, a win-win outcome is forecasted, and for somebody else, this could be very triggering to them when it comes to finances. All right. Take the messages as they fit, because I feel like somebody's very triggered because somebody is so close to achieving a goal that they've been putting the work in for. And this has somebody upset because I feel like they were really trying to put this burden on their back. They were really trying to test somebody's emotions by triggering them, going into their dreams and triggering them. Somebody may be wanting to give them half of their profit. And this could be a repetitive pattern for either you or somebody that is doing this to you. I feel like I'm talking to two different Pisces here. So Pisces, what does your energy look like in the new moon energy? So this full moon energy is really testing you. Somebody is coming in and trying to trigger you. Could be going into your dreams as well, or this person's coming into your dreams. You're going into somebody's dreams, or somebody's coming into your dreams. One of the two. Alrighty. What's Pisces energy look like? Yep. Because somebody doesn't want the other person to have a victory. So they're very triggered because they know that this person is very close to achieving a goal. They're very close to achieving a goal, and it's got somebody really supercharged, very over emotional here. 10 can be significant. Yeah, somebody's magic. Somebody could have been doing magic, mirror magic as well, trying to cause somebody inaction. Somebody could have been definitely abusing their magic, trying to block somebody's abundance, working on their heart space. Somebody is very cruel hearted. Somebody has lack of empathy, lack of emotion, lack of compassion. Somebody was really trying to block somebody's heart space, right? Throwing them off balance. Because why? Because they didn't want them to have achieved this abundance. They didn't want them to have the fruit of plenty, right? So somebody was definitely doing some magic, abusing their power, trying to cause inaction, to cause somebody blockages from achieving some sort of a goal. So yeah, somebody was definitely doing some magic, playing in somebody's head, playing in somebody's dreams, because they didn't want somebody to be victorious. They didn't want them to achieve this victory. And it's got somebody supercharged, very upset. I see 8 coming through here. I also see 7, 8, 9. But I feel like your magic may have backfired. If somebody's magic could have backfired, and it's got them really all up in their emotions. They're thinking impractically, being very stubborn. Somebody could be sending somebody some projections as well. See this female here? See, she looks like she's in meditation. Somebody could be projecting something. Projecting some sort of supercharged emotions. Somebody could be working on demon time with the Capricorn energy there. They are just so upset because somebody has a win-win outcome here. They're so close, right? What does Pisces need to let go of? So this person may want to come in and test your patience, test your emotions, like to try to trigger you. And they could be projecting upon you, like in a magical way. Could have been doing mirror magic. I feel like this is what's going on. I feel like there is one of you who is mirroring back to the other person something that they don't want to address within them. Again, that tough pill to swallow. And somebody is very, very triggered because they know that this goal is approaching very quickly. They also know that it is protected by somebody's spirit team. And they are carrying some sort of a burden here, some sort of a burden on their back. They're showing me the Ten of Wands. They are just not happy. They are not pleased. All right. So what does Pisces need to let go of? So this illusion could be cracking too in the moon's energy. For Pisces collective. Oh my goodness. Yeah, surrender to inner peace. So somebody is remaining in peace. Cultivate inner peace on a daily basis. In quiet, meditative moments, focus on the stillness within and enjoy your inner refuge. Others will feel your good vibes too, and your life will flow more easily, and that's what I feel. I feel like somebody is projecting some negative emotion upon the other person, and the other person is just remaining in peace. And this person is feeling it because the projections is not working. It's being mirrored back to them. Yeah, surrender to silence. Quiet meditation or contemplation. Let go and enter stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. And somebody's feeling that. Somebody is really feeling somebody's silence. Somebody is really feeling somebody's silence. And they are so damn triggered because they can't achieve this trigger out of the other person. Yeah, they're trying to instill fear within them. The universe is reminding you that you're cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or a relationship. If you fear aging or death, repeat this affirmation. I have faith that all is well. Yeah. So, see how this person is on that horse, right? Somebody is projecting fear. Ego. Somebody is very egotistical. The ego is that fear. Cultivate gratitude, be of service to others, and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility, somebody's going to be humbled. Somebody's going to be humbled. These two cards come out in reverse because somebody did not want to change. They refuse to face something within thyself. And because they refuse to face something within thyself, right? They refused to change. They wanted to remain in their ego. By what? Projecting fear upon another person. And whoever they projected this upon mirrored it back to them. By staying silent. By letting it go. Like, I feel somebody transmuted it. See all that fire energy? Yeah, this person was trying to control something. They were really trying to... It's like somebody was trying to mess with somebody's free will. See the snake? A sneaky snake. trying to control and sabotage somebody's goals. Why? Because they didn't want to back off. They didn't want something to change. So it's like this python choking the shit out of somebody, carrying this burden on their back. Again, there's that demon coming through there. I feel like this person was trying to put them on this island, trying to isolate somebody, trying to alienate somebody. Could have been a masculine and feminine couple working together. This person was very egotistical, trying to work against somebody to try to further their goals, and now somebody's about to be humbled. Maybe they did some sort of magic, a humility spell. All right, let's get some more information here for Pisces. Full moon in Taurus in reverse. Keep your dreams need a practical plan in reverse. So something could have backfired on somebody. Your dreams need a practical plan in reverse. You're very okay. Let's start with the one in reverse. Full moon in Taurus in reverse. Please and thank you. Yep. Somebody abused their magic. High Priestess. Somebody was very abusive. Could have been dream walking. Could have abused their magic, abused their psychic abilities. By what? Projecting something. Abusing their magic. And now it's being mirrored back to them, and somebody's about to be humbled. Yep. Dream walking. See how she's in meditation on that skull? See how she's sitting on that skull? Something about the skull, the thoughts. Okay, you're very close to achieving a goal. Your commitment is being tested. So this person was testing your commitment to achieving a goal that you wanted to achieve. They were really trying to make it tough by abusing some sort of magic. Mirror magic could even be significant. Snake magic. Yeah, I'm telling you, and it backfired. It backfired. It backfired. Victory in reverse. Ace of Cups. 1-1 is significant. 11-11 is significant. The Ace of Cups talks about somebody who does not want to face them wounds. Somebody who lacks self-love. Somebody who has hatred in their heart. Anger in their heart. Envious in their heart. Look, see all them on there? Fear, anguish, hate, envy, sadness. So now somebody is going to have, I feel, health issues. The brain is coming through. So they didn't achieve the goal that they were trying to achieve in blocking somebody from achieving their goal. And now they're very triggered. Why? Because this magic is backfiring. Because they abused it. They wouldn't stop. They were very impractical. And the divine's like, all right, well, we're going to test you, right? We're going to test you. Surrender to silence. And they kept doing it, meditating, projecting. Ace of Wands. Yep, there's that energy, that intention. The Tower. 711, you may need to go watch the Aquarius reading. 111. The ones. 111. The Tower card talks about Mars. Mars represents anger or passion. Somebody's very angry because the energy they sent out, that bone, is coming back to them. And they're going to be very shocked. Very, very shocked at how this happened. See, I feel like this person celebrated too early. Now they're going to experience a Tower moment. I feel like they're not going to see this coming. Surrender your ego and surrender your fear of change. If somebody didn't want to change, somebody didn't want to stop, they're very much in their ego. Very much. Okay, surrender your ego and surrender your fear of change in reverse for Pisces. Clarify, please, Spirit. Surrender your ego and surrender your fear of change in reverse for Pisces, please and thank you. 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody may want to come in and make peace. Right? Please forgive me. Somebody may want to find peace in this relationship. Ten of Swords. For backstabbing, betraying. For wanting to fight. Empress. There's the Venus coming through. Somebody really got heavily backstabbed and betrayed. Like had like this, like they were felt they were really trying to betray somebody. Really, I mean, I'm telling you, they may want to ask for forgiveness for betraying the other person. Right? See, pulling that trigger. Divine Feminine. Right? This is a repetitive pattern that somebody keeps doing. Because their ego keeps them. It's like somebody likes to play with somebody's mind. But what they don't realize is this person that they were doing it to is being watched over by a very special person. Their spirit guides. So, yeah, I feel like whoever this is, see that car hitting that pole? Like this, whatever this is, this Tower movement is going to hit them quickly and stop them in their tracks. This could have been a couple, lovers. Celebrated too early. And now they're going to have to watch this other person achieve their goals. King of Wands. See that bone? See, he's handling that bone. Handing somebody that bone. So it could have been sex magic between the lovers. Trying to emotionally, mentally manipulate somebody. Not wanting them to see that they actually do have something coming from the universe. See how his head is in her lap? Yeah. Something came to abrupt ending. Somebody may be getting some bad news with that crown chakra in their brain. Somebody abused their magic so much that now they're sick. right? Somebody could have been trying to destiny swap, backstab and betrayal. Yep. Sneaking around, being shady. Yep. So, yeah, while this divine feminine receives their abundance. See how she said stop? Somebody could have violated their boundaries. Somebody could have said, stop violating my boundaries. Any other person just did not care. They did not want to change. So now they're very triggered. And they may want to come in and say, oh, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Just to trigger somebody. Just to pick a fight like this. I'm getting this energy of, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do what I did. But the answer is yes, they did. Yes, they did. They knew what they were doing the whole time with them 10 of swords in the upright position. And now they're going to be triggered. And it's going to be a tough pill for them to swallow. Alright, let's pull some more cards. The High Priestess with your dreams need a practical plan. Celebration. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift from the universe. Yeah. You celebrated. Somebody celebrated too early. They thought they had this in the bag, right? They thought they had this magic in the bag. But what they don't realize is that it backfired. You're close to achieving a goal. Your commitment is being tested, and the Magician in reverse. Choice. By staying conscious of your thoughts, you guide your journey in the direction of your choice. You had a choice. You had a choice. 111, your choices, your head. Ace of Cups and Victory, both in reverse, please and thank you. Ace of Cups and Victory in reverse, please and thank you. Channel. You are a channel through which healing energy reaches the world. So they were trying to cut off the clear channel between you and the divine. Trying to cut off that psychic channel. And they failed. Using magic. Especially with the Magician in reverse. They wanted you to stay in his poisonous thoughts. They wanted to keep triggering you. They were projecting upon you. But what happened is somebody mirrored this back to the other person. Mirrored that magic back. Ace of Wands, a Tower, and silence. Reflection. I'm telling you. Reflection. It reflected back. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors you. It got reflected back. And this person didn't like it. Mirrored back to somebody. And whenever this person mirrored back to the person that did abuse their magic, they didn't like it. Reflection. So when this person stayed silent, right? Hidden self. So somebody mirrored back to the other person what they were hiding. Secretly doing magic. Secrets. High Priestess, hidden enemy. Hidden enemy. And now somebody wants to play the victim because they're triggered. Ego. fear of change. 5 of Cups in reverse, please and thank you. 5-5 could be significant. 3-5-5 could be significant. Fear of change, ego, starseed. Raise the vibration of the planet through the radiant light of love. Now they are seeing who you truly are. And that you have this power to inner alchemize when you react to fear with love. And I feel like that's what you did. You alchemized this person's hidden agenda. That's the truth. We're going to pull one final card here to finalize this reading for Pisces. You're a little bit longer than what I want. Yep. Look, magic. I'm telling you. Your dreams, visions, and goal are becoming reality. So this person used magic to get into your dreams. Light activation. Shine your light. Your internal guidance is coming through loud and clear. Holy Spirit. So a miracle is coming through here. Your goals are becoming reality. So instead of somebody focusing on being in that fearful state, they focused on throwing themselves into doing the work to achieve a goal. And it really, somebody's really butt hurt here. Because your light revealed their hidden agenda. Why? Because you're a starseed. You're here for a particular reason. Divine Feminine. You healed that inner child wound. And that is what you are mirroring back to this person, is their own wounds. And they don't like it. And they keep repeating this pattern over and over and over. We just had Virgo in the South Node. They didn't want to make the change. They didn't want to change. But you mirrored back to them that wound that they are hiding, that they refuse to address. So somebody got stopped in their tracks. Maybe their magic got stopped in their tracks because they wanted to win at all cost. And now they're very triggered. And now they want to come in and look for a fight. Thank you for watching.